I'm Jen Allen. Thanks for joining me today with Fitness with Jen Allen in a Pilates class that will be using a mat, a magic circle, and gliding disc. Now I am on a floor that the discs do not slide at all. So I'm going to wear socks on my feet, which do mimic the sliding. But if you're on a wood floor or cement floor or something that's got a hard surface, gliding disc would be perfect. And that's what I usually use in my classes at the gym. So I'm going to set those aside and again use my socks in place of gliding disc and a magic circle and a mat that we'll use later. As you start the class, start in a parallel position and just start to recognize the abdominals, the core strength, your posture, and your alignment. Sticking your thumbs inside the magic circle. The magic circle can be pulled or it can be pushed, and it's going to engage both the front of the shoulders and the back of the shoulders and everything in between, including those core muscles as we work today. Thumbs inside to start. Take some nice deep breaths. Exhale, rolling those shoulders back, and take the circle in a bit, or the circle all the way around, a big circle over your head. It's called a halo, and as you circle around your head, start to come down into your legs and make your range of motion as big as you can. As you activate the thumbs inside the circle, you'll feel the pulling action on the circle as you round the head. As you finish the circle, go the other direction. Try to incorporate as many muscles as you can through the torso and the legs, the arms and the shoulders. And finish one more of those. Bring the circle into the chest, sit down into a squat and push and release to stand. Push to go down, stand to come up. Push to go down, stand to lift, and again. Nice and smooth, come down into that squat push and take your right leg and slide it to the side. Pull it back in, stand up. Push into the circle, slide your left foot to the side. Pull in. We'll move nice and slow today as you're working with a couple of pieces of equipment. You want to feel that control, but you also feel like you want to perform the move well. Pull in and up. Take it down deep, slide that right foot to the side, pull back in and stand. And one more time, push in, go to the left, come back in and stand. Good. From here, push in and lift your heels up. Lower your heels down and stand back up. Push in, lift those heels, lower the heels and come back. Take it one more time. Really push those toes down into your disc. Lift your heels. Come back down and stand up. Turn your heels inward, sliding your disc underneath your feet. From here, thumbs inside, bring it down to your legs. All the way up over your head, feeling the tension in your shoulders as you pull the thumbs out. The next time those arms go up, turn your toes inward. Turn your heels inward. Moving the disc toes forward. And heels in, and toes forward, and heels in, and one more time, and heels in. Good, keep your heels together, pushing in, slide your foot to the right side, and slide that same leg in. Do the same side again, sumo squat down, and slide back in, squeezing friction to the floor as you push your toe into the floor. One more. Now go to the left side, and drop in, push, slide it back in. Again, that same side, and push. Action in the arms, push in, and come down, and again, one more. Now alternate from a right side, down deep, come in, and go to your left side. Squeeze deep, and come in. Slide to the right, and come in, and slide to the left. On the next one, we're going to pulse for 3. As you go to the right side, pulse, 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 and lift. Other side, pulse, 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 and lift. One more on each side, pulse, 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 and lift. And squeeze in, pulse, 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 and lift. Bringing the arms down, thumbs inside the circle, bend both knees, and lift both heels up. Find your balance as you push down into the disc and lift the circle right in front of you. Turning inward with just the right knee. In, slide out. Swivel. Now as you do this, arms go in opposition of the knee. Keep both heels up. Get your weight centered right down the 2 discs. And one more on this leg. Left side. Slide in and open. Both heels up, pushing pressure into your toes. Pull in, and one more. Reposition your feet, heels up, toes on disc, bring it in. And this time, both knees turn in and out. Turn in and out. As you push the circle, turn the toes in and open them. And one more time, turn in and open them out. Release and pull forward. Take your toes into parallel position where your feet are facing the front. Take the circle down by your legs and take your right leg to the side as the circle comes out in front of you. Come back in, same leg again. Side and pull. And reach forward, again, thumbs inside so you activate the back of the shoulder. Little change on the next one, go to the right side, hold. Leg comes off the disc, pull the circle in, push forward, everything comes back to center. Forward, leg up, pull in, lift leg, down, and pull in. Again, forward, lift leg, and one more time again with that perfect control of execution of the movement. Little change on the next one, take the circle up, leg out. Now keep that left knee bent. As you approach the circle of the chest, slide the knee in and out. Friction of floor, feel that little push against the floor as you pull in and out. One more, good. As you bring everything in, release down to the legs. Left leg slides side, thumbs inside, pull forward and back in. Forward and in. Sliding the disc out to the side, and in, and again. On the next one, everything goes up and out. Now the leg comes off the disc to a kick, pull in, forward, everything comes back to center. Forward with the disc, the circle out with the disc, and pull in. Slide the foot out, pull into the chest, forward and in one more time. Slide the toe, arms up, pull into the chest, lift, forward and down. This time arms forward, legs side. Keep that standing leg bent as you pull into the circle, chest and forward. Leg comes in, friction to floor. Feel that push against the floor and take it one more time. And as you bring it in, stand up, reposition everything down. Bring that circle up to the chest, make sure you've got a little bit of room behind you. And take the right leg back as you push the circle forward and pull in alternating legs. Thumbs inside, activating the pull outward. See how low you can go as you slide the disc behind you. On this next one, stay there. Bring the circle in, and as you come all the way up with that back leg, push down as you go back. Release and push. Release and push. Release, push, hold. Take the circle in your left hand and place the handle on your left thigh, other arm out to the side. Leg is back, and as you push, you go a little deeper and just come up about 6 inches. Pushing against the leg, activating that left arm as you slide your foot back and pull in, and slide and pull in. One more. Slide back, pull in, stand up together. Thumbs inside at the chest. Alternate a left leg back, reach forward, pull in. Right leg back, forward, pull in. Back, and again. Keep it at your chest, pushing in as you take the left leg back and stand up, left leg again. Push deep and pull. Push in and pull. Now stay in the lunge, hold here. Take the circle in your right hand to the top of the right leg with the other arm out to the side. Push down, go deeper, come up about 6 inches with the toe and back. And up, and push down, and lift up, and push down, and lift up. One more. Push back, and up, stand up. Nice. Separate your feet with the disc underneath into a little wider position, bringing the circle in. Come into a deep squat and push. Right leg curtsies behind the left as you take the circle to the left hip. Push, back to the squat. Push, same leg again. Push, slide the disc to the side. Slide across. Every time you move the foot, you push in. And one more. Good. Now go to the other direction. Push. Left leg goes to the right hip. Back to the middle. And push. And again, every movement with intention, focus, concentration, and centering. One more. And as you bring it back to center, stand all the way up. Bring your feet closer together with the disc underneath your toes. Take the circle all the way up and pull outward with the thumbs. Taking the right foot, both legs stay completely straight, but the right leg slides out to the side and back in, squeeze. Out to the side and back in, squeeze. Push out, pull in, push out. We're going to have a side little bend to the right as the leg pushes to the side, pull and come up. Use that right thumb to really pull you over and squeeze in. Over and lift. And again, over and up. Now start with the left leg, no arms, and just slide out. You want to feel the thumbs pulling outward. Push out and center. Slide out, squeeze in, friction to floor, make the floor hot. On the next one, over to the lean side, pull in, over lean, and pull in, over lean, pull in, one more time, over pull, center, and release, bringing the circle to the chest. Stepping out to a squat on the right, it's called a rhythm squat. We go down, push, stand up in the middle, push, and the left leg squeezes in. Push down, up, down, right leg. Push down, lift, down, left leg. Push down, lift, down, right leg. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the thumbs inside, but instead of just thumbs, you want to pull your whole hand. Go out, out, left leg. Pull out, release, pull out, right leg. Pull out, release, really wide elbows. Pull, and one more time. Pull, pull, and hold. Take the circle in your thumbs up above and lean towards the right side. That's where you're going to come back to, this side tilt. All the way around to the left, slide the right leg out into a loaded lunge, swing out, slide the disc right back in and pull over the head. Up and around, slide out to a loaded lunge, slide back in and pull. Up and around, up and pull, sliding friction to the floor, and one more time, slide it out, squeeze and slide in and pull. Bring the circle to your chest, same leg slides out to that loaded lunge. Put your weight on it and push forward with your disc. Pull in and slide the foot in. Slide out, get your weight on it, push forward. Pull in and slide in. Slide out, push forward. Pull in and slide in. One more, slide out, push forward, pull in, slide in. Take the circle above your head. Pull it over to the left side bend. That's where you want to come back to. Up and around. Slide your disc to the left. Loaded lunge. Slide all the way up, over, and pull. Up and around. Slide out. Up and over. And pull. Up and out, slide out. Stop the momentum. Pull up, over, and pull. One more. Up and out. Up and over and pull. Bring the circle into your chest. Slide out to that left leg, loaded lunge. Get your weight back and chest forward. Push forward with your circle, pull in, slide in. Take it out, forward, pull in, and in. Slide out, push forward, pull in, and in. One more time. Out, push forward, pull in, pull in. Keep the circle right inside. Give it a nice little pull with your hands. Bending both knees. Lift both heels. Push down with those toes against the disc. In a swivel motion, arms opposite of both legs. Twist. 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 You want a little more action, go a little deeper in your hips, and finish in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Take the right leg out to the side and circle to the left with the thumbs pulling. Now just switch legs like a pendulum. Pull and switch, pull and switch, pull and switch, pull and switch, pull and switch. One more time, pull and switch. Bring it back to center. Good. Bring the circle in. Slide the disc out to a nice wide squat. Push it out. Come in. Pull. Slide out, squat. Pull in. Nice and smooth. Better with disc than socks for sure. Pull in. One more. Now, a little variation of this. Go out, slide out, hold. When you come in, feet come together, heels up. Push with the circle. Pull with the circle on the out. Pulling will help your balance as your knees come together and your heels come up. One more. And pull. Good, release. Take your right leg to the side. The circle comes to the hip or the leg, depending on how long your arms and leg are. You want to be able to push directly into the side of the hip or the leg with the leg toe to the side and bring the other arm out. Pushing down with the handle and lift. Take that free hand and just put it under the armpit. Right into the lats. When you push down, feel that contraction right there. It's a hard muscle to work. Now take your hand back out and feel it from the inside out. And again. Now, pulse. 3, 2, 1, release. Pulse in 3, 2, 1, release. Pulse in 3, 2, 1, and release. One more, right into the lat. Really, again, good muscle to work. And release. Changing sides, take the left toe to the side. Take the circle right against your hip with the other arm out. Now engage the lats, push down and release. Make sure you push right into the side of the hip or leg and then feel what's working right there as you push in right under the armpit. Take the arm back out to the side and feel it from the inside out. Now pulse for 3. 1, 2, 3, and release. Pulse 3, 2, 1, and release. Pulse again, 3, 2, 1, and release. One more time. Pulse in 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring the circle into the chest. Making sure you have some room behind you. Take the right leg and lunge back, reaching forward with the circle, thumbs inside. You're going to turn to the side, opening the plie, pushing into the circle. Come forward and go a little deeper as you reach forward. Slide the leg in, pull up. Slide back, turn sideways, push in. Back to the front, go a little deeper and challenge the lunge. Pull everything in. Push forward. Turn and squeeze the circle. Come forward, reach forward a little deeper in leg, pull in. One more time. Reach, turn sideways, push. Reach forward, deep, pull in, changing legs. Left leg back, reach forward. Turn sideways, plie squat. Reach forward, go deep. Slide the back foot in. Reach forward, slide back. Turn into the plie squat, push. Reach forward, go deep. Come back up. Try to make each move very smooth as you go from one move. Turn in and push. Forward, go deep. Slide back in. One more time. Slide back. Turn sideways and push. Reach forward deep. Pull everything in and out. Good. Take the disc under your foot and slide it back into the right leg lunge. Turn your heel, plant it against the floor and hold. Take your circle right into your chest. Now you want to feel your legs trying to keep your disc in place. So take that front knee and really bend into it and engage. Now take the circle in your front hand, the same as the leg that's in front. So if your left leg's in front, bring that left hand in. Bring it into the chest and put it in your back hand as you open the chest. Bring it in, reach forward with the front hand and open to warrior 2. Pull in and open with the back hand. One more time. Open with the front hand, reach back. Put it in the back hand and reach. As you bring it back to the chest, Reposition the front knee deeper. Reach up above your head and put your thumbs inside. Rotate, chest, and back to center. Rotate to the chest, and back to center. So if that left knee's in front, you're going right, and back to middle, and one more. Back to middle, feeling that stable leg, pull in, and switch sides. Left leg goes back, turn the heel, plant the foot. Position that front knee pretty deep, and bring the circle to your chest. Opening the chest to warrior two, bring the circle to the front hand, open, and bring it in. To the back hand, open the chest. Pull in, put it in the front hand, open the chest. Pull in, put it in the back hand, open the chest. Pull in, one more time to the front hand, keep that front knee bent. The legs pushing against the floor to keep them from sliding. And as you come in, put your thumbs inside at the chest and reach above your head, pulling out. Turn the torso to the left, bring the torso front. Turn the torso to the side, bring it back to the front. Do that again. Turn. Rotate one last time. Turn sideways, pull back to front, take your back leg forward, pull it up. Let's get onto the mat now. As you put your mat on the ground, spread it out. You're going to want your knee on the edge of it. And I'm going to bring my disc in close because there's going to be times where you're going to want the disc on your hands, and my socks aren't going to be on my hands, so I'll mimic the movement with the disc. So if you have disc, you're going to come down onto your hands and knees with your knees right on the edge of your mat. The circle is going to be on your right hand with your left hand to the side, and you're going to put the disc on just your left foot. So right hand has the circle, left foot has the disc, and it could slide on the floor. Head neutral, and as you slide your left toe back, push down with your right hand against the circle, engaging. Bring that knee back forward and pull in. Slide it back and push, and hold for a second before you release it. Push down, leg back. Pull in, and one more time. Leg back, push, and pull in. This time as you take your leg back, just center yourself and let the leg slide out to the side of you as you push deep and pull to center. Push deep and pull to center. Slide the leg to the side and back to the middle. One more time. Slide and back to middle. Bring the knee in and change hands. Putting the circle on your left hand with the right hand to the side. The disc should be now on your right foot, so opposite of the circle. And as you lift your knee, slide the disc back and push down with the circle hard. Release to pull the knee in. Slide back to push and pull in. Slide back to push. Release in. One more time. Slide back to push and release. This time as you push down, take the leg back and then push deeper as you slide that leg to the side and release. Slide it out to the side and release. To the side and release. And one more time, push it out to the side and release. Bring the knee in and change hands. This time you're going to want 2 discs on your toes. So if you have discs and you're using them, put them under your toes. Make sure they're on the floor. Right hand has the circle. Bring the hand down. As you push down with the circle, engage. And now lift both knees up, keeping your toes connected to the disc, and release the knees down. Push down, lift knees. Release the knees. Push down, lift knees. And release. This time, keep your knees up. You want your feet pretty close to the mat, and you swivel towards the circle, pushing across the chest in, and then back to middle. Swivel towards the circle with both knees and push down and across, and back to middle. Swivel, push down and across, back to middle. One more. Swivel, push, come back to middle, release the knees, and change hands. Putting it in the left hand. Right hand to the side. Push down and contract. Toes tucked, lift both knees up. Release back down. Push down, engage, lift knees, and release the knees down. push down, lift knees, and release. And one more, push down, lift knees, and release. Okay, this time push down, lift knees. Swivel the knees towards the circle by pushing across and back to middle. Swivel, push. Keep your toes close to the mat. And center. Two more. Swivel, push, and release. One more. Swivel, push, and release. Drop the knees, and go ahead and just release to sit back. Going now to our tummies. You want a little bit of space on the floor for your disc and your circle, but we'll be using them not at the same time. So unless you want to put socks on your hands or use your gliding disc, you could also mimic the movement. Have your disc close by. We'll use them soon. As you come down onto your tummy, grab hold of that magic circle and bring it out in front of you. The handle down, the other handle up. Reach to the top handle with your fingers and your hands. And then as you lift your elbows off, give it a little pressure with your top hands and lift your chest. Really feeling the effort in the back. And then as you release the circle, the head comes down between the arms. Engage and lift. And exhale the air as you release. Push down, inhale. Lower down, exhale. One more time, push down, lift. And then exhale, release. Now take your toes off so you feel the backside of your legs engaging. From here, take your right knee and bend it in a hamstring curl. Push down and extend it, keeping your toes off. As the circle releases, the left knee bends. As it extends, push down and don't let your toes touch. Right leg bends, releases, push down, lift, extend, toes off. One more. And extend. Now, both at the same time, bend the knees, hamstring curl, release the circle, and then extend those legs, toes off, push. Bend the knees, push down, lengthen, lift. Bend the knees, push down, make sure the toes don't touch, you're still extending. And one more, bend the knees, release, push down, extend, hold. Release your feet to the floor and turn your circle sideways so the handles are by the sides. Pushing down with your elbows against the floor and your handles on each handle, keep your legs down. Push down and lift your elbows. Release down. Push down with a circle and lift your elbows. And release down. Push down, lift elbows, and release. And one more time, push down, lift elbows. Now rock from one handle to the other. And as you're rocking from side to side, working those muscles on that side of the back, start to lift both toes as you engage the back of your legs to rock. You have 4, 3, 2, finish on that other handle, and bring everything down. Take the circle behind your hips, grab hold of it with your hands. From here, lift your toes, your knees, your thighs, and then push the circle back, opening up the chest. Release down. Lift everything up, toes, knees, thighs, circle, chest, and release. Push everything back, lift, and release. And one more time, push everything back, lift, and release. Now take it by the handle and take your toes and tuck them inside the other handle. Instead of thinking of lifting your chest, think of more opening your shoulders. As you push your feet into the handle, starting to lift your shoulders, open, squeeze, release back down. Resist with your toes against the handle, push, 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 open your chest, and release. 2 more. Push against the circle, lift, and release for 1 more. Push your toes, open your chest, lift up, and release. Take the circle off your feet, set it to the side, and put the disc now into your hands. Again, I don't slide very well on my floor, so I'll mimic the work. Your hands, both hands should be on the disc, and as you pull the disc towards you, lift your chest and bend your elbows a little bit. From here, full hand on the disc, keep it from sliding, and dip your right elbow to the floor in a little tricep dip. As soon as you start moving the right side, notice your left arm really working hard to stay put. Now switch to the left elbow, never fully extending your arm, always a little bit of a bend. You want to use muscle, not bones or joints. From here, alternate a rock from one elbow to the other as you're working the triceps. Also the low back, and center both elbows slightly off. Both elbows dip at the same time. They do not completely straighten the arm. They just lift a few inches off. 2 more. 1 more, then slide your disc forward and release your back. Slide the disc in towards you with your elbows a little bit bent again, and then put both hands on. Sliding one hand out to the side and back in. Slide it with your hand out and in, and notice the one that's not moving is working harder. 1 more. Change sides, lightly slide out and in. As you make the one that's not moving feel heavy. Slide out and in. 1 more time. Now center. Now both discs at the same time. Keep your chest up. Open out. Squeeze together. Open out. Squeeze together. 2 more. Open and in. 1 more time. Open and in. Release down. Still working the triceps and into those lat muscles. Making a circle. Pull the disc towards you. Open. Slide around. Pull in. Open. Slide around. Pull in. Open. Slide around. 1 more. Now reverse it. Open, up, forward. Open, up, forward. Open, up, and forward. 1 more. We're going to reverse it to go twice as fast, a little more aggressive. Pull around, pull lift, pull circle. 1 more. Reverse it. Open out, push. Open out, push. Open out, push. Finish 1 more. Open out and push. Go ahead and bring your knees underneath you and stretch out the back. Coming now to a seated position with the heels on the disc. I'm going to use my socks and the ring in your hands. So as you set up your mat, I'm going to actually fold my mat up so I can sit just kind of right on the edge of it with my hips. Once you sit on the edge of your mat, bring your feet out in front of you. This is where you put your heels on the disc. And bring the circle now into your chest. With the heels on the disc, knees a little bit bent, pull your body back. Now take your belly button and pull in and under. In and under. Really trying to get that tailbone under and hollowing out. From here, it's kind of like our single leg stretch in the series of 5. Right leg pushes forward, the circle follows, pull in. Keep your elbows wide, so when you pull in, grab hold of the handle and pull. Push, pull. Push, pull. Now both at the same time push, but when you pull, squeeze in. Reach forward, lean back, pull up and in, and it's again like the double leg stretch in our series of 5, the lengthen and the tuck. When you tuck, give that squeeze right there, hold. Now lift your heels, lower, reach the feet forward, push forward, pull in and squeeze. Lift the heels, lower the heels, reach forward and tuck in. 2 more. Push as you lift your heels. Lower the heels, slide the disc forward, reach, pull in. 1 more time. Push, lift heels, lower heels, push forward, pull in. The next one's going to feel like you're crisscross from the series of 5, bringing the circle into you. Extend 1 foot forward with the disc underneath it, pull the other knee in and pull back, tailbone under. Rotating the circle towards the opposite knee, push. And as you pull the other disc in, switch, push. Switch and push. Leaning back, tailbone under, crisscrossing from one leg to the other. 1 more time. As you reposition center, sit up. You don't need your discs, so you can take them out from underneath your heels, set them to the side. We'll use them later. And then take your circle with your right foot inside the handle, pulling the knee to the chest, leaning back. The other leg straight, tailbone under. Tuck that knee in and pull your body up to it. Then kick that leg forward against the handle and lower yourself back, straightening your arms. Pull in, up, and extend, pull back. Pull in and up, and extend, pull back. One more. As you extend, pull back, leg is straight, body is pulling. Bottom leg without rocking, just lifts. Keep it simple and clean. Lift up. 2 more. Pull. And 1 more time, pull. Putting these 2 moves together, pull the knee to the chest, pull your body up. Extend, lean back, bottom leg lift, and lower. Pull the knee in, push back, lift. 2 more. Pull in, push back, lift leg, and 1 more time. Pull in, push back, lift leg, and switch. Put the circle on your left foot. Pull yourself back, keeping the other leg straight. Pull in and lift your body. Extend back and lengthen your arms. Pull in, bend your knee. Extend, pull back. Like a sit-up, you're engaging, and then you're releasing. 1 more. Pull up and extend with the legs straight, leaning back. Bottom leg, simple, just lift and lower. Don't rock, don't add any extra movement, just lift that leg. And 1 more time. Now pull that top knee in and up, extend, pull back, bottom leg up and down. Pull knee in, pull in, extend, lean back, bottom leg. Pull in, extend, bottom leg. 1 more time, pull up and in, extend, bottom leg, up and down. Good, release. Coming right to the edge of your mat with your hips, disc will be under your heels, or you can use your socks. And as you roll down, put the circle in your hand and scoot yourself right to the edge of your mat. You need place for your heels to slide. As we prepare for a bridge, thumbs inside, take the circle above your head and slide your disc in close to the hips as you push your hips to the edge of the mat. As you push down with your heels, lift your toes a little. Don't let the disc slide out from underneath and lift the hips, pulling the circle towards your thighs, and then release. Squeeze, lift, and pull those knees close together as you bring the circle to the thighs and release the hips down. Pull to the thighs, lift up. Take the circle all the way over your head and pulling the thumbs out 1 more time. Good. As you lift your hips on the next one, bring the circle to your thighs. Keep your toes up, pushing down with the heels. Now just a halfway. Halfway up, halfway down, and pull together. Every time you pull together, think of your knees pulling in, a little bit down, a little bit up, and a little bit down, and a little bit up. Hold. Keep your hips up, but bring the circle to your chest. As your right foot pushes forward and back in like a hamstring curl, push the circle in and pull in. Do that again. Same foot. Sliding the disc forward, keeping your hip off the ground, pushing the circle in as it slides forward. Changing feet, hips up, slide the heel, hamstring curl in. Squeeze the circle, pull back in. 2 more. Push and pull. 1 more. Now, both heels are going to slide out like a jumping jack. As they do that, the circle pushes in. Slide the disc back in. Slide the disc out. Slide the disc in. Slide the disc out and in. 1 more. Push out, pull in, release the hips down. Lengthen your legs to straight with the disc underneath your heels. Place a circle behind the back of your head. Using the strength of your arms and the circle to help you with a sit-up, keep your legs straight with your heels on the disc. Pull up, 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 really bracing the belly and using the arms to get a little higher and release down. Engage, lift up. Try to flatten across the front of your hips. And lower. Again, we're going to go back to some of our series of 5 moves. Next time the head comes up, pull 1 knee towards you, sliding from the disc, and release down to change legs. Other knee in. So it's that single leg stretch. Let your shoulders come up by pulling your hands to the circle and lift. This time, both feet at the same time, And we've got the double leg stretch and release down. Pull and lift and release. Slide the disc in and release. One more. Slide in and release. This time everything comes up, contracts, heels lift, heels go down, slide out, release shoulders. Engage, lift, heels, lower, release. Two more. Pull, contract, heels up, heels down, release. One more. Engage, pull up, heels off the disc, heels on the disc, slide out. Take both heels towards the right side, bending your knees, more of a swivel. Take the right elbow, pull. Come back with straight legs to middle and swivel the other direction, pulling the elbow toward your heels and come back to the middle. Swivel, pull, and center. Swivel, pull, and center. Let's go one more on each side. Swivel, pull, come back to center, one more. And come back to center, release the head. One of the moves from series of 5 that we haven't done yet is a scissoring. This is a little variation of that. Pull your head and shoulders up, use your elbows to pull forward. The disc leg is your left one, the other one comes off the disc and kicks up. When that right leg lowers down to a kick or a scissor, pull your bottom heel on the disc in. Scissor kick up. Once you've got that coordination of the legs, lift the shoulders, pull with the elbows, pull with the circle. One leg goes forward, one leg goes up, everything pulls in and down. One more time, push and pull, release the shoulders. Now, put your heels back on the disc and take now the opposite leg up with the other heel on your disc, pulling your head, shoulders, and elbows forward. As that leg that's up goes down, the disc leg comes in and pushes forward on the up. Pull in and push up. Get the coordination, lift the shoulders, and scissor, and again. And scissor, one more time. Drop down, scissor the leg up, release, pull in. Put both heels on the disc, and the next one is called the double straight leg stretch. Pull your shoulders up, lifting your head. Brace the belly. Pull both knees in as you lift. Now both heels come up, both legs kick straight up. Lower both legs to the floor, pull both legs up, bend your knees, put your heels on the disc, slide them forward, lower the shoulders. Each little position, pull up and in, slide the heels close. Lift the heels, lift the legs. Lower to the floor, pull back up, bring the knees in, heels to disc, slide out, lower shoulders. Two more. Pull up and in, contraction. Heels come off, legs extend, legs kick forward, legs kick up, knees come in, heels go down, everything drops. One more time. Contract, lift, heels, legs, drop, lift, knees, heels, everything releases. Take the circle out from your head and put it in your hand. We've already done a crisscross, so I'm not going to do that one for the series of 5, I've already done it, but we're going to finish with a pike. You want one disc, and you want it coming over onto your side hip with your bottom arm, the disc on the floor up above your head. It's going to slide out, so you don't want it above the mat, you want it just a little bit in front of the mat. Circle is in your hand. As you lift both legs towards that circle, the disc is going to slide along the floor to help you lift your torso. So as you start to lift legs up to the circle, slide the disc to the side of you, pull, and then release down and slide the disc up. Slide and pull down and out. Slide and pull and release. Two more. Slide and pull and release. Last one. Slide up and pull, release down, bend your knees, and switch over to the other side. You can flip over or you can flip around, either one. The disc is in your top hand up by your head as you lean onto your side hip, and the circle is above you towards the ceiling. As your legs go up, slide the disc towards you, pull, and then release down. Everything pulls and release down. Slide, pull, and release. 2 more. Big slide, pull, and release. Here we go. Last one. Pull and release. Just set your disc to the side of you. Roll onto your back. And take one foot into the circle as we do some stretches to finish class today. Take the other leg down long, and then use the circle to pull that knee into your chest. Take some nice big deep breaths, and then use the circle to extend the leg a little straighter, lifting up. So you got a nice pull in the hamstring there. Now bend your knee, and bring that knee now open to the side, stretching into the inner thigh. Your other arm can go to the side and just reach out. And if you feel like there's a little bit more stretch, go ahead and straighten your leg. Pull the knee back in and stick the other foot into the circle. Pull the knee towards your chest. Extend the leg a little longer. And then just pull that knee back in, opening the leg more out to the side, using the arm in the circle to help. And if you feel like you've got a little more stretch in that leg, go ahead and lengthen. And then pull it in. Switch to the other foot again, but this time keeping the knee bent. Pull it across the body. It's going to feel probably better with a little bit more of a bend in the knee. You can try to straighten your leg if you have that flexibility, but I feel like this one's just a little more effective with the knee bent. And then as you come over to the other side, just switch feet, switch hands, and then pull more of a bent leg over and across the body. And as you bring yourself back up to the middle, let your circle help you sit up. So just take that foot in there and pull. Facing yourself with a little bit of space on the floor, find your disc, and then just move yourself forward in a straddle position, sliding the disc forward. Pull them a little bit to you, and then reposition your chest forward so that your arms and your back are a little closer to you and straighter. Take the disc one on each side of one leg, and then push out towards your foot, keeping the opposite hip down. Front hand reaches up and sideways. Top hand comes back to the disc and slides in towards you. Other leg, face the leg and slide the disc out towards your foot. Taking the front hand off the disc, turn sideways, stretch. Open the chest. Come back over, bringing your hand to the disc, and slide everything back in. Stack your disc as you prepare to stand up, bring your feet in, and then just lift your hips as you reach to the floor in a forward fold. Bend your knees a whole bunch and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bringing the arms around the side, grab hold of one wrist and pull it with the opposite hand gently to the side. And then lift up and pull the other side. And lift up and open. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and you are done. Have a lovely day. Thank you for coming and joining me today. Check out my channel, Fitness with Jenn Allen. There's 150 plus videos on there. They are organized by playlists. So if you go up to the top, there's a playlist section. It's going to organize them by different pieces of equipment, different styles of classes so that you can find what you're looking for. Don't hesitate to come back to the same classes over and over. Repetition in Pilates is very, very effective. It actually gets a little harder the deeper you work and the more you understand of what's going on with the body. Have a beautiful day. Thank you again for joining me. Hope you come back again soon.